Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're counting down 7 check-in apps you should avoid because they crash when you need them most. Picture this, you're at a big event, you open the app, and nothing. Frozen screen, spinning wheel, or a crash. In a world of digital tickets, reliability is everything. When these apps fail, it's more than an inconvenience. It can ruin your experience. We've dug through user reviews, community feedback, and our own tests to find the worst offenders. Our goal? Help you dodge that panic at the gate and make smarter choices for your next event. Let's jump in. Number 7 is AppCheck, an app that's been making waves in the event management world. At first glance, it's easy to see why people are drawn to it. The interface is modern and inviting, clean UI, slick branding, and a promise of lightning-fast check-ins. It's the kind of app that makes you think, finally, someone got it right. For small events, like a book club or a local meetup, AppCheck might actually deliver on those promises. It's quick, easy, and gets the job done without much fuss. But the story changes dramatically when you scale up. At big venues, think concerts, conferences, or sports games, AppCheck's weaknesses become painfully obvious. When thousands of attendees try to check in at the same time, the app starts to buckle under the pressure. It slows to a crawl, freezes unexpectedly, or just crashes altogether, leaving users stranded. The root cause? Weak back-end infrastructure. The servers simply aren't built to handle the massive spikes in traffic that come with large-scale events. User reviews are filled with horror stories. People stuck outside venues, apps frozen on the loading screen, and frustrated guests forced to hunt down a staff member with a paper list just to get inside. This isn't just a rare glitch or a one-off bug. It's a predictable, repeat failure that happens whenever the app is pushed to its limits. If your app can't handle the most critical moments, like peak check-in times, it's simply not reliable for serious events. Sure, AppCheck is fine for tiny gatherings where only a handful of people need to check in, but for anything bigger, using it is a gamble you probably don't want to take. An app that fails you at the worst possible moment isn't just inconvenient, it can ruin the entire event experience for everyone involved. So if you see AppCheck listed as the required app for a major event, take it as a warning sign. You might want to prepare for delays or even consider alternatives. It's a textbook example of something that sounds great in theory, but falls apart in practice when it matters most. That's exactly why AppCheck has earned a spot on our list of apps to avoid for big events. Don't risk your event's success on an app that can't keep up when it counts. Choose reliability over hype. Number 6 is QuickSignIn, ironically named because speed is its biggest problem. The name suggests you'll breeze right through the door, but in reality, it's more like waiting in line at the world's slowest ticket booth. The app promises instant check-in, but more often than not, you're left staring at a frozen loading screen, wondering if you should just turn around and go home. Tap the icon, see the logo, and nothing. It just hangs. No progress bar, no reassuring message, just silence and a stubborn logo that refuses to budge. This gets even worse when lots of people try to use it at once. Think gridlock at the digital door, with everyone stuck outside, phones in hand, growing more impatient by the second. The app's architecture simply can't handle crowds, so it stalls right when you need it most, like at the start of a big event, when everyone's trying to check in at the same time. User feedback is full of panic, force closing, relaunching, missing the start of events, and scrambling for alternatives. People are left feeling helpless and stressed, all because of a simple check-in. The worst part? This isn't new. Reviews from months ago complain about the same thing. Developers haven't fixed it, and users are losing patience fast. If an app can't even launch reliably, all its fancy features and promises are pointless. It doesn't matter how good the design is if you can't get past the loading screen. QuickSignIn turns what should be a quick, seamless process into a long, frustrating wait. Minutes feel like hours as you watch that spinning wheel go nowhere. If your event uses this app, you'd better arrive early, or prepare to spend your time staring at a frozen screen, missing out on the action inside. It's a bottleneck, not a shortcut. Instead of streamlining entry, it creates a digital traffic jam that leaves everyone frustrated. For an app that's supposed to be fast, it's anything but. The longer you wait, the more you wonder why you bothered downloading it at all. That's why QuickSignIn lands at number 6 on our list of letdowns. It's a cautionary tale for anyone who thinks a catchy name is enough. Don't let the name fool you. QuickSignIn is anything but quick, and it's left too many users out in the cold. It's a gamble that's ruined too many events, and until it's fixed, it's best to steer clear. Number 5 is EventEntry, a cautionary tale for anyone who relies on technology to get into events. Once upon a time, this app was the gold standard for event check-ins, fast, simple, and trusted by thousands. But lately, things have taken a turn for the worse. Recent updates meant to improve the experience have actually broken it. The main issue? Random logouts that seem to strike at the worst possible moment. Imagine this. You're finally at the front of a long line. You open the app to show your ticket, and suddenly you're signed out with no warning. Now you're scrambling to log in again, maybe with a spotty connection or a forgotten password, while everyone behind you grows impatient. The pressure is on, and you're left fumbling, hoping you can get back in before you're asked to step aside. Even if you manage to log in, there's no guarantee you'll get in. Sometimes, the scanner beeps, but the app throws up an error or claims your ticket is invalid, leaving you stuck at the door. These are classic regression bugs. Features that used to work perfectly are now broken by updates that weren't properly tested. Unsurprisingly, user ratings have plummeted. The App Store is now filled with frustrated reviews. It used to be great, but the latest update ruined it, and I missed my event because of this app. It feels like developers are rushing out updates without enough real-world testing, ignoring the impact on people who depend on the app. Reliability isn't something you can take for granted. One bad update can turn a trusted app into a liability overnight. EventEntry's unexpected logouts and failed check-ins have made it untrustworthy for both casual users and event organizers. It's a harsh reminder, don't fix what isn't broken, and always test thoroughly before releasing updates. A single oversight can ruin the experience for everyone. What was once a dependable app is now a source of stress and anxiety, especially when you're counting on it most. If you see EventEntry in the App Store, think twice before downloading or updating. Check the latest reviews, and be cautious. It's fallen from grace, losing the trust it once had, and that's why it's earned a spot on this list of cautionary tales. Don't risk missing out on your event because of an app that can't keep its core features working. Your experience shouldn't be at the mercy of unreliable software. EventEntry is a lesson for both users and developers. Reliability matters, and trust, once lost, is hard to win back. Number 4 is FastPass, infamous for server failures. The app itself might look fine, but if the servers go down, you're locked out. When FastPass's servers crash, everyone is stuck. Cannot connect to server. No workaround, no access, your ticket is trapped. This isn't just slowdowns, it's total outages, sometimes for an hour or more. Event staff scramble, attendees get frustrated, and the whole entry process collapses. The root problem? No backup servers, no redundancy, no scalability. It's a business-level failure, not just a bug. Organizers pay for reliability, but FastPass doesn't deliver. If you see FastPass, take a screenshot of your ticket. Sometimes offline mode works, but don't count on it. The app's history of critical outages is well documented. It's like a bridge known to collapse randomly. You don't want to be on it. FastPass is a risk you shouldn't take. That's why it's on our list. Avoid it if you value getting into your event. Number 3 is AttendEase, death by 1,000 cuts. It rarely crashes, but it's so laggy and unresponsive that it might as well be broken. The interface is slow, even on new phones. Scrolling, tapping, and switching sections all feel sluggish. At check-in, the lag gets worse. Sometimes the app doesn't register your ticket, or gives no feedback at all. Users are left wondering, did it work? And often tap again, causing more errors. The problem is poor optimization and bloated code. User reviews are full of words like slow, clunky, and stressful. When your app makes people feel incompetent and anxious, it's failed. A check-in app should be snappy and clear. AttendEase is neither. It turns a simple process into a stressful chore. For making check-in a headache, AttendEase earns its spot at number 3. Don't let lag ruin your event. If you see AttendEase, expect friction, not ease. There are better options out there. Runner-up is CheckMate, plagued by compatibility issues. Every time a new phone or OS comes out, CheckMate breaks for those users. The app might work on your old device, but crashes instantly on the latest models. Developers aren't testing on new hardware or software, leaving users stranded. This is preventable. Apple and Google release betas for a reason. Reviews spike with complaints every time there's a major update. Worked on my old phone, crashes on my new one. Sometimes, even less common Android devices are left out. It's lazy development, and users pay the price. You shouldn't have to worry that upgrading your phone means losing access to your ticket. CheckMate is always playing catch-up, and that's a massive risk. For failing to keep up with technology, it's our number 2 app to avoid. Don't let a new phone ruin your event. Choose an app that keeps pace. And at number 1, GoEntry, the worst of the worst. It combines all the problems: frequent crashes, laggy interface, and worst of all, terrible customer support. During big events, GoEntry often freezes or force closes, just like AppCheck. The interface is slow and clunky, like AttendEase. But the real disaster is what happens when things go wrong. If you need help, support is slow or non-existent. Automated replies, no real solutions, and no help when you need it most. Event staff are left stranded. Attendees are furious, and there's no backup plan. The company takes your money, then disappears when it matters. Negative experiences are everywhere, across venues, regions, and event types. GoEntry fails on both technical and service levels. When it crashes, you're stuck, with no recourse. It's the most stressful, unsupported check-in experience possible. For that, GoEntry is the number 1 app to avoid. Don't risk your event on GoEntry. There are better, safer choices. That's our list. 7 check-in apps you should avoid. The real lesson? Always check recent reviews before relying on any app for an important event. Look for patterns of crashes or server issues. Don't let bad tech ruin your day. Have your own check-in app horror story. Share it in the comments. Let's help each other out. If this was helpful, subscribe for more tech tips and reviews. I'm Ebby. Thanks for watching. Stay smart, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck at your next event.